Well, good afternoon from Central Texas. Well, I've got a good bit of the old well house, burned up and disposed of, but I wanted to kind of take a little quick video of this old well. I don't think it's really a well as much as it is a spring that they dug down and I guess lined it with stone and so forth. And they actually had a pump in here with some PVC down in. We're using it, I guess, to get water, and the thing will automatically fill. But hold on this phone real tight here as I look over. There's some debris in there. I'm gonna have to get it, vacuumed out. I'll probably drop a pump in there and see what I can get. But I think it goes down to about 10 feet from that water line because I stuck the some pipe down in there until I started hitting rock down there. So, but I think it's naturally filling up. There may be an overflow pipe somewhere in there. But once that water clears up, I did dump some Clorox in there. God knows what's falling in there. So, but if you look at the outside, haven't found a date. I've been looking around the rock. I was hoping to find, but who knows? This thing may have been here. I mean, geez, hundreds of years as far as when the spring was going. But maybe the Texans, when they settled this area, they rocked it up, made it more professional. Because I don't see anybody be able to get a drill rig in here. If you look at the topography right here, I'm down in kind of a valley. So my guess is that the water up top of that hill, it goes way up yonder. So I'm assuming it all kind of funnels down there. Must be a fissure right in here, or a crack in the rock. It's pretty rocky out in this area. There's some pretty hard, I guess, shelves, as you would call them, and so forth. There's the old pump. This is some of the debris I've got to get picked up and everything. But I think my plans are I'm going to put a solar pump. Got some real good southern exposure down here. And I don't necessarily need to put a big old well house, but I think I'll put some sort of cover on this thing with a slope. So I'll pitch the water away and everything. But it'd be nice to have another source of water. Of course, once I get it cleaned up and tested. But right now I'm just putting some tin on top, weighting it down with some bricks to keep it, secure so no animals or critters are go in there. It's not on my big priority right now. What is kind of nice is I do have power I can rehook up if I want to. And that power goes right over here to the main feed. Sorry if I'm jerking the phone around a little bit much, but a couple of things I have to do. I am going to have to get a culvert across. I'll probably get at least a 36-inch, something pretty good, because I imagine this water come down here pretty good at times when we get a good gully washer. I don't want to blow out a little one and then haul some rock on top of it. I guess the good part is up this hill up in my pasture over here, I've got pretty good rock quarry, more or less, some gravel that I could bring down and just really make a nice thing. I am going to kind of build this up, maybe insulate it too. I definitely need to insulate the roof, but probably ought to be relatively good. They did do a topping slab here, but I noticed it was sweating there yesterday when it was pretty humid. So maybe I can treat it with something non-toxic, keep that water from kind of beating up on there. But anyways, again, this isn't the biggest priority, but biggest priority, we walk up this hill a little bit. I apologize about the wind, but the wind has really picked up today. We had a cold front come in. I'm a little bit stopped up from burning all this stuff yesterday. This is my back property line. And needless to say, this fence needs replacing. My neighbor put up an electric temporary deal, but we're talking, I think I'm going to have the whole thing bulldozed and put a proper fence up in here. But yeah, this is a little tough digging out here. I don't think I can dig it with my tractor. So I'm going to have it done. We can maybe split it 50-50, I'm hoping. So anyway, we'll see what that does. But yeah, pretty happy to get this thing kind of cleaned up. Still got to get the tractor back over here, get all this debris disposed of, get the rest of this cleaned up and back secured. I'll put the tin back on top. But anyways, good day.